What is going on, my broskies? My name is Toadski and I'm back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. And in today's video, we finally have V-Jump scans for One Piece Treasure Cruise. 48 hours has gone by before we've already had scans for Dokkan Battle and all the Dragon Ball Z related stuff. Finally, we're getting some One Piece scans. So here we have the Treasure Cruise related stuff for the upcoming stuff for the end of January and perhaps even the start of February too. We're not too sure on exact dates when stuff is going to get released, but in this video we're going to go through all the information that we have thus far. So there are a couple of translations coming from the subreddit, so big shout out to all the people over there hardworking at the subreddit for doing some translations here. But here we go, let's get straight into it. So this is the screen that we're seeing right now. This is not an actual scan. This is just someone taking a photo of the magazine itself. So the photo isn't the best. There is going to be some glare to it, obviously, but you can still see sort of what is going on. So here we have on the left-hand side of the image, this is yet again another screenshot of the new Franky that we actually made a video of a couple of days ago. If you guys missed that, there will be a panel at the end of the video, so you can go ahead and get redirected to that. But in that video, we basically explain everything about the Legend Franky's Captain Action. That was a new feature that is going to be implemented. We already have Sanji with the Captain Action, and now this new Franky is going to be getting a Captain Action as well. Very, very interesting sort of ability. We don't know his Captain ability or his special ability thus far. In this image is actually kind of interesting. He's using a Captain Franky and a Friend Captain Sanji with subs that it looks to be, you can't see all of the units, but you can see Inuarashi, you've got Ideo, you have Kizaru, and one other unit, so you got a whole bunch of different types of characters there. Very, very strange here, and this is the actual final artwork here of this brand new Franky, and according to these translations, it is 100% confirmed at this point that this Franky is going to be a legend character. He is going to be a brand new Sugo Fest exclusive character coming to One Piece Treasure Cruise. Weirdly enough, it does state that it's going to be coming mid-January, which, as of me recording right now, the 19th of January right now, it's pretty much the end of the mid-January era, so I don't know when this is actually going to be coming out. This should be coming out within the next few days, so we don't actually know when it's going to be coming out, but expect it to come very, very soon. And this Franky looks awesome, and once we get the full information on his captain ability and his special ability and stats and all of that, I will be making a video on that as well, so make sure to stick around on the channel for that. Alright, moving on, we have some really awesome information here. Now, this photo, as I said, is very, very blurry, so it's not the best photo, but this is the final artwork for the Adventure Mode Ace. There was a silhouette that was brought up when the last Adventure Mode ended with Gear 4, with a silhouette of Ace, and we all could see it was Ace quite clearly, but now this is a full-colored image of the Ace. It looks fantastic. We don't know exactly what this Ace does. A lot of people are predicting, including myself, that he's going to be a Dex-type character, because we've had 4 adventure modes so far, each occupying one of the colors, and the only one that hasn't been occupied yet has been Dex. So, safe to say that this new Ace character is going to be a Dex character, and we don't know exactly what he's going to do. A lot of people think he might be a shooter type character, but judging by the artwork, he doesn't look like he's going to be a shooter type character. If I had to guess, he's going to be a fighter free spirit, and he's going to perhaps help out free spirit teams, I think. I feel like it's going to be either a fighter or a free spirit type of boost, because those two classes do need a little bit of a buff. They haven't gotten much support as of late. Obviously, the new Gear 4 is pretty cool for some teams, but like honestly, like they really need some help. And there isn't really a good free spirit ace that is used on like all teams. You know, you obviously got the free int ace, and you have the stronghold ace. Stronghold ace isn't really that great for free spirit teams, but you obviously have that int free ace that they gave out during the 2nd year anniversary, I believe it was. So he's pretty good, but there actually isn't really any other ace characters that are amazing for free spirit teams. And I guess you could say for fighter teams as well. I mean, you got Colosseum ace as well, but I do think that perhaps it might be a really nice orb manipulator. If this was my opinion, I would really like this ace to be a full orb manipulator for free spirit, because they really like that. They don't have a way to get perfectly matching orbs a lot of the time very easily. A lot of other high tier teams have very easy ways to get matching orbs, but Free Spirit still kind of lack in that department. So if this was a Free Spirit character that would enable Free Spirit teams to get matching orbs, as well as perhaps inflicting a conditional boost, that would be really good for Free Spirit teams, because once again, Free Spirit don't really have good conditional boosters as well. So this would be awesome if this ace was a conditional booster and a full orb manipulator for Free Spirit. That would be fantastic. That would be my most wanted scenario in this case, but obviously we don't know anything about this ace character. Hopefully we get information very, very soon. But the last piece of information, and in my opinion is the most hype piece of information out of the whole V-Jump, is this last image here. 6+ Crocodile. Crocodile is going to be getting a 6+ Super Evolution. As I said before, we don't know the dates on anything in particular, but this is guaranteed to be a 6+ Crocodile. Now, this is definitely a unit that a lot of people have been wanting to get a 6+ for a very long time. We all know Cerebral kind of struggle still. They aren't the best class in the game. They do have some really good legends though. They've got really, really powerful legends on their side. Obviously, they've got version 2 Rayleigh, they've got the new 6+ Lore, they have access to Inu Arashi, and they've also got a 2x type booster in Crocodile. So this is going to be interesting to see what exactly this Crocodile is going to do. Now, a lot of people are probably going to ask, what are your predictions on what this Crocodile is going to be? I think what they're going to do is make it so that he no longer needs to be at 1 HP for his attack boost. I think it would be really cool if he was just like a flat out 3.25 for Cerebral, and that's it, just 3.25 for Cerebral. I think that would be a fantastic captain ability. And for his special ability, that needs a really big work as well, because the way that the special ability works is the lower your health, the stronger your boost you get. I would think that to improve Crocodile, that would make it so that it's just a 2x boost no matter what, and perhaps do more AoE damage. I think that would be a really great buff to Crocodile. But if they don't make his captain ability just a flat 3.25 with no health restrictions, I do think that they might limit it to just under 30%. You'll get your full-on attack boost, because being at 1 HP specifically for his max attack multiplier is pretty hard to do, and it doesn't really work well with a lot of the other Cerebral units. A lot of them just need to be under 30% and you're good to go. So I think it'd be better if it was just under 30%, would work well with the other legends, synergize very, very well. And I think it'd be a great addition to Cerebral teams. However, just a lot of teams these days in the Cerebral department haven't been using Crocodile at all as, their main type booster, just because the fact that you need to be really low for the type boost, and also because it's only a 1-turn boost, and, Crocodile doesn't really do too much else. So perhaps if they gave him some other piece of utility, that would make people want to go, okay, I want to use Crocodile on my Cerebral team. So maybe they might change it so that it's like a 2x boost, and then if you hit a certain amount of perfects, you get another boost in the following turn. That would also be a really good way to implement this special as well. There's lots of different ways around it, and lots of different ways that they could implement 6+ Crocodile, but I really, really hope that they do it correct. We've seen some very good 6+s, and we've seen some really, really bad 6+s as well. I'm looking at you, Sengoku. So I really hope that this is one of the good ones. I really, really hope it is, because I really want Cerebral to do well. I really hope that they do succeed, but it's just the fact that Cerebral lack in so many different areas. And the main thing about Cerebral that's bad is the fact that they have to play at low health a lot of the time, meaning that they aren't going to be the most tankiest class. They still do some pretty crazy damage, but they're not the safest team to run, and that is the main issue with Cerebral, where if you compare them to the other top tier teams, Driven and Striker and Powerhouse, they don't need to play at low health, and they clear stuff with relative ease. So I really hope that Cerebral kind of change the way that they usually play, and they kind of change it so they don't have to be at low health anymore, because no one really likes to play at low health. And also because there's going to be a new legend batch coming sometime soon. We don't actually know when it's going to be, But there is a data download on Japan and detailed information regarding boosted characters for the Colosseum. Now, boosted characters for the Colosseum has always been a very, very massive factor at hinting towards a new Sugafest batch. We've had it with Doflamingo. Doflamingo was the big one around about just before Christmas, like a week before Christmas. There was the information that came out that Doflamingo and his batch were going to be boosted for the event. And then we had Dofi batch. And it's happened time and time again. And I know Magellan was a big one as well. When Legend Magellan was first announced on Japan, they had the massive event where they were boosted in the Colosseum. And now once again in the Colosseum this time is going to be a whole bunch of other units, being Robin, which is going to be the Legend apparently. There's a whole bunch of other characters. I think it was Koala, Shirahoshi. There's a couple of other characters that I'm missing off the top of my head, but they will be on the video so you guys can see it. So yeah, that's going to be interesting to see if that in particular is going to play into the whole Cerebral meta changing. So we've got 6+ Crocodile, and we have an incoming Legend Robin. So it's gonna be crazy to see. I really hope that Cerebral get the buff that they need, because they are quite lacking right now. I would like to see them get a massive buff in One Piece Treasure Cruise and hopefully see them play it a lot more often. So I guess that's pretty much going to wrap up this video, guys. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it, and if you guys have, make sure to smack the like button down below. And if you want to stay up to date with all the content I post, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But other than that, guys, I will see you guys within the next video.